Today we're going to look at a variation of the Jefferson curl that is just kind of my take on a way to help create some workspace, additional workspace in the spine that will then give us the room that we need to develop the motor control, proprioception, and coordination of our spine that equates to a healthy, moving foundation for our body here. So normal Jefferson curl, kind of from a side angle here, we start nice and tall, bring the chin down, and then just think about rounding each vertebrae over as far down as we can. And about here, my hips start to go back a little bit, so I'm flexing at the hip to create that movement, and the spine is not flexing quite as much. As I come back up, I'm trying to reverse that curl, one segment at a time, bringing my hips under me, and then stacking those vertebrae one on top of each other until I'm back in an upright position. So that's a great full posterior chain exercise that's going to work on both lumbopelvic control as well as the articulation and flexion and extension of the spine. But what I see a lot of times is that when we get stuck in this either kind of shoulders and head forward posture, whether it's from our phone, sitting at a desk, driving, whatever it is in our lifestyle that creates those kind of behavioral inputs that our body then adapts to make life more efficient and easy for our physical form. It takes away our ability to, from here, get back up into a posture that we need to go overhead, that we need to throw, and really just have good mechanics of our upper carriage. So this take that I'm going to show you now is a little bit more for just the spine. So I'm going to start with my hips back against a rig or a wall with my heels kind of 4 to 6 inches, maybe 7, 8 inches away, depending on how tall we are. And then I'm going to keep my hips where they are, and if as I move down, they start to slide up the rig, that's my stopping point. So from here, I want my head back, upper back touching, and the back of my pelvis touching the rig or the wall. I'm going to curl my head forward and then slowly round down, trying to just move one segment at a time. Nice and slow, controlling the whole range of motion. And right about here is when my hips want to start moving this way up the wall as the bell takes me down. I'm going to take a deep breath in and out to show my body I have control. And then I'm going to reverse that curl, pulling each vertebrae back on top of itself, trying to stack it up against the rig or the wall behind me, and I finish in the same position that I started in. So kind of calling this a half Jefferson curl, and great to open up spinal flexion and extension that then transfers over into other movements that we do with our upper body.